Good evening, everyone. We are at number 2. It's a very impossible task. I never thought we'd be able to do it.
This is crazy.
But we have, for the first time, reached number 2, and it was all thanks to the outstanding amount of supporters on Patreon. Just an overwhelming amount.
Yes, we don't know how many of you there are, but we're sure that you guys are being a great help to us.
I mean, genuinely, there was so much support. The traffic was so great that Patreon shut down the account.
It shut down the account. They thought I was a criminal because of how many people were trying to.
We were laundering money, which we would never do.
We're not laundering money. Do not even think that. We're not laundering money.
The good news is that this week, Rodger has a little bit of the Halloween spirit.
Oh, I'm a zombie, dude. I've been ill, but yeah, it's getting spooky out there.
It kind of sucks because you got sick twice in 1 week.
You see, it's weird. So I guess I did get 2 different conditions, but yeah, I got sick. I got a flu shot and then I got sick, which is how the fuck does that happen? It's supposed to save me. But
I mean, the flu shot is a lesser form of the bacteria itself that's been injected in you.
It's just so dumb. I hate it. Yeah. It's supposed to make me better. So I got something, and the something knocked me out for a couple days. And then I got most of the way better. Yeah, pure morphine helped me out. Just like what Jared gets, but I got bounced most of the way back, and then I went on a horrible trip. Well, it's not. It was a great trip. It was fantastic.
You got really high during that trip.
I got really high. Highest point in New York. That was a blast. Love Mount Marcy. But it was cold, really cold, and I ended up getting an ear infection as a result of that, and also getting more sick. So
yeah. As someone who lives in the land down under, not Australia, that's the first thing I think. But the equivalent in the USA, I mean, winter and autumn is the best time here. Besides the hurricanes, almost got railed twice.
Oh.
I mean, well, there's no almost about it. Trees got knocked down. I lost Wi-Fi. It was so terrible.
No.
The thing that sucks is that Hurricane Milton, it was supposed to be some historic hurricane, but actually it died down really fast. I think it is to do with the fact that when the hurricane came, it just grew so fast and exponentially like never before that it just shrunk just as quickly. I think it made landfall as a category 3, which isn't bad, but it's doesn't seem as outrageous as people were expecting for the hurricane. But next week is Halloween.
Next week is Halloween.
You know what that means? Jared is going to be at the front door giving Halloween candy this year. He is the animatronic, actually. He squeals in pain. And honestly,
he's just I remember back in my youth, back when I was a wee lad, I remember being scared the piss out of multiple times. So many people. I hated it because I always went on a Halloween and I was like, candy. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some Kit Kats because I love Kit Kats, favorite candy. Love me some Kit Kats. But every single time they'd be like, this place is great. They always have huge candies.
Yeah, they give you the big chocolate bars.
It would be big chocolate bars, but they also have the guy waiting in the cellar, and they come out and they're like, I'm gonna fucking stab you, and it's like, oh my god.
I just wanted a Twix. It's unbelievable. The thing about it though is I remember this one experience in particular. They made me pick up. There was this setup in someone's garage, and they just had a guy lying there, they just would die, were dead. The organs were out, the intestines were out, and they had a bucket of candy on their lap, they were just a dead person in rigor mortis, they were someone was being performed surgery on. And as soon as you went up to them to get the candy, they jumped up alive and screamed at you.
Ugh.
And I still remember it, all these years later because I'm terrified. And I want to do the same so bad in the future. I don't know what it is. I want to get vengeance. The future generations have to experience what it's like to just be completely surprised, you could say.
Yeah,
honestly,
bring tricks back to treats. Come on.
I need to do we need to do a candy tier list one of these days because
candy tier list.
Reese's,
What's your favorite candy?
Reese's is pretty damn good. I think my favorite chocolate bar would be Kit Kats, 100%.
Kit Kats.
Kit Kats are just like a nice like because Hershey's is like too, it feels like it's just like pure chocolate. Kit Kat is a nice bar. Honestly, I think people sleep on Milk Duds. I think Milk Duds are very good, but they really mess up your teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I was literally, when I say this, I was a sucker for Baby Bottle Pops. I loved Baby Bottle Pops so much. I'd get them at like, I don't even know what I don't know. I got them for like 50 cents a piece now. I'm sorry, back then, but now there's no way you get a Baby Bottle Pop for 50 cents. I don't even know what you can get for 50 cents. Maybe 2 gumballs.
2 gumballs. I think that's the only thing that stayed constant in our lifetime.
You just the quarter.
I think,
you know what happened?
I think the quality's gone downhill though, because I remember at the pizza place when I was a kid, I'd always bring my hard-earned quarters up to the machine and I'd insert them in there. I'd
be like Mr. Krabs.
It was the most perfect gumball machine, and every single time the gumballs were large and they were juicy, and it was like, there's no problem with these gumballs. They were never stale. Now every single gumball I end up encountering is always stale. So,
yeah, I would get all my gumballs from like this one Chinese buffet, and I'm just thinking it would be really funny if like there was a fortune inside of each gumball. I think that would be cool. We need to start doing that. We need to start putting fortunes inside of gumballs.
Fortune. Oh yeah, I have 11 fortunes from fortune cookies on my desk.
Oh wow!
I've just been collecting them.
Yeah, I got Chinese food today. It was amazing.
Oh.
I walked there by myself, like the young independent adult I am, and just man, it was some good Chinese food. I don't know what it is. I'm just a sucker for Chinese food. I can't have it too much because a lot of the sauce they put on just feels too potent, especially when like they put in a lot of MSG. So it also can't be that good for my tummy or very yummy for me. Unlike Jed, we pump it full of MSG.
Yeah,
I need to stop. I'm sorry. This guy's the star of the show.
He's
nowadays.
the star of the show. He's a figurehead.
He's iconic. But no, I mean, this year for Halloween, I wonder if I'd be looked down on for this. I've been trying to get people to go trick or treating, but I'm not sure if they want to do it because we're kind of old now.
I want to go trick or treating because I want candy for free, but I don't think anyone else would buy candy.
I think if you like went in a costume, I feel as long as just wear a costume, you'll be fine. I think it would be even more awesome if like you got like a 12-foot tall costume where like you stack 2 people on top of one another.
Yeah.
Then you walked up to people's houses and you dressed up as Slenderman or something.
Oh yes.
And then yeah.
There's got to be some. I'm gonna come up with a very creative costume and I'll unfurl it. Well, next episode we have to start Christmas. So.
Well, I mean, next episode we gotta wait about the election season.
My
politics.
favorite holiday.
I love election day.
I love election day.
Let's not get political. Let's get
political.
So much Halloween candy.
So much food. Talking about food on campus. Love food on campus. It's always a lot of money.
Exactly. It's not even that bad a lot of the time. It's at least on my campus, it's not that bad. But if you go ahead and try to get like a slice of pizza, it's like $9 without a drink.
Yeah, it's a little much.
And like I go to this Chinese food place, and it's like $7 to $8, and you get like a fortune cookie, you get all this broccoli and this chicken and fried rice, and it even comes with some like lagoons. Lagoons sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that I may just be talking about the wrong thing. I may just be talking about a biome.
A lagoon? No, a legume. What would that be? I'm trying to think.
What is a legume?
What's the word? No, legume is right.
Is it legume? Is it lagoon? Oh wait, nah, that's like SpongeBob.
Lagoon. That's what it is.
Is it ragoon? Wait.
Rangoon?
Wait, I have to look this up.
Crab Rangoon.
It's Rangoon. Oh my God, it's not Lagoon. It's Rangoon, not Lagoon. This isn't SpongeBob. Yeah, crab Rangoon. Very good.
What? I thought you said Legume.
I did. I didn't mean to, though. It's Rangoon.
Lost.
I know. It's Rangoon.
Yeah, my worst experience to date is my 4.69 steel cut oatmeal. I went on Grubhub to order from campus.
Yeah, you showed. It looked like a meal ready to eat.
It was fresh out of the military. I stole it from some guy wearing camouflage. And it was just like, this is backpacking food. This is food that I would have had while I'm freezing my ass off.
The astronauts had better food.
They did.
They got ice cream at least. You get cold, artificially preserved, likely oatmeal.
Yeah. It didn't even look steel cut. Didn't have no flakes in it.
I swear, I'm taking a gen ed food science class, and they just make you learn like the most weird. Like I learned that calcium propionate is used to make bread not mold.
What?
Well, yeah, I know.
Mold?
They make it.
Yeast?
Well, that's another chemical called sodium something, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I did a whole thing on that, and I'm like, dang, I wonder how many preservatives in my food that I'm just consuming on a day-to-day basis.
Man.
I'm just shocked because like there's so many microplastics in food, and like I've talked to you about this, but like there was this one thing where there was a study where these scientists were like, yeah, let's see, we're gonna do a study on the effects of microplastics in men's testicles, and when they tried to do it, they couldn't actually perform the study because of like the 500 like randomly selected people, they couldn't find a control group. They all had microplastics in their balls.
I think so. I actually, since then, I've come up with an idea for the control group. The control group is people who do not have balls.
Ooh,
they don't have plastic in their balls because they don't have balls.
But then
that's the control group.
I don't know. Well, maybe there's microplastics in it, something besides the balls.
Like right next to it?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's microplastics in your Halloween candy. There probably is.
Oh no!
Next time you have a Crunch Bar, just beware. You're eating plastic.
Ever so slight little tiny bits of plastic. Get in your system.
And also razor blades. I remember my parents would like always be like, "Yeah, check your candy. See if someone slipped in a razor blade in there."
I think they should just start throwing stuff in candy. Like one in 1,000, just like paperclip.
I feel like that naturally happens in like
buttons,
factories.
Shoelace, coins,
buttons, hair, coins, pencils,
broomstick handle, the usual.
Yeah, all the stuff that you'd really want in your hand. Yep, candy. I mean, I would want all that in my candy, especially if it's Never mind. I don't even know where I was going with that. I just lost my track of mind. But no, I mean Halloween's coming. I'll have to see how. I'll see if it goes.
I want candy.
The amount of Halloween parties where there's just gonna be. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be too many. I don't even know if I remotely want to try to go into one because on campus, oh no, it just feels like you're bound to get absolutely destroyed at like a frat or something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be so many Halloween parties.
I'm dressing up. I'm dressing up as SpongeBob.
I'll be Patrick. Actually, no, I'm too short to be Patrick.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not cylindrical enough. I'm not a.
No, that's a shame.
My head isn't floppy enough.
But I'll have to come up with a good costume for later. I got 5 rolls of duct tape, so I'm sure I can do something with that.
Dude, that'd be such a funny prank if you just... Never mind. Maybe you shouldn't do that,
My Halloween costume, I'm duct taping someone else to me.
That would be good. That would be really good. Well, okay, that's a little bit weird.
No.
I don't know if you should do that. I don't think the world is ready for that yet.
We're gonna be stuck forever. 3-legged race.
3-legged? You're gonna get an amputee?
We're gonna tape our legs together.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I thought you were like, I'm gonna be like a spider. I'm gonna get a dude with 1 leg.
Oh yeah, that's good. Pogo stick.
Okay, that's I don't think you should try to get a pogo stick yet.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Halloween, that's good. But what's not good is I got midterms. I got midterms coming real soon, and I hate
midterms.
that. Because, you know, it feels like I just had midterms like last week. And midterms are stressful for me because, you know, it's just like cram time. And for my first semester of college, I just, for some reason, decided, yeah, let me take a few torturous classes that will just eat up my entire soul and life, pretty much, and my passion for knowledge and learning. And so now, every time exam season comes around, exam week, it's just me trying to cram as much as I can in my brain. And it sucks because, I mean, this obviously, it stresses me out. I did really well in my last exam, honestly. I think I got an A in every class right now except my discrete math class. I'm not a fan of my discrete math class. I don't know what it is about discrete math. It just doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense, but I think it's because it's brand new. Like, it's not like calculus where it's just built on it. It's just like a different way of thinking with logic gates and all this stuff. So
yeah.
So that class stresses me out, and it sucks because I got my first video in production right now.
Ooh, first video in production.
And yeah, the thing is, I got like, I don't think it's bad, you know, and I'm just trying to get it going because I always think it can be better, of course, but if I weigh about how good it can be, I know that I'll never get it out. So my goal is to finish it, honestly, by the Wednesday that's coming up. And then maybe post it that day, maybe post it on a weekend. I'm not sure. I might delay it purely because the next week after that is my exams, and that could cause me to be very busy. And I might want to, you know, not start posting until I got some free time to, you know, make a second one. Yeah. I don't want to like post something then be in like hiatus for like 17 days.
I've got such a strange free time situation going on.
Yeah, don't you like
I've got like a busy day, 2 busy days a week, and then a bunch of very like sloshy days where there's not much to do. So
sloshy washy.
Here comes music. We're working on we're gonna do some covers of stuff. I want to get I want to post something. I mean, we want to post different things and stuff, but I want to post something by the end of the year. That's honestly my goal. I think Thanksgiving is when I'm hopefully gonna get something out. Yeah, I mean, when I think of all this, we'll have to talk about this another time in a future episode because, you know, close to the end of the year. But we got bingo boards, so like we made bingo boards in 2023. Man, I'm old. 2023. Oh my god. I swear. I remember when I was talking to someone, and at my school, and I was like, "Yeah, I remember when this happened 13 years ago." Oh. and when those words came out of my mouth, I was like, "Holy shit!" Yeah. 13 years ago. I've started telling people, yeah, I've been playing piano for 13 years, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's right about when my first memory popped up. Yeah, that's wow. My first memory, I think, is like when I was 4 years old, and I was like playing Sonic. I wasn't playing Sonic. I was watching Sonic because like it was like the old Sonic cartoons, and I got a lot of them. I also watched Sid the Science Kid on like my car at home a lot. Oh my gosh, I miss that. But now, like, I don't even know if cars have I don't know if it's as popular to have the TVs on the back of the cars anymore. I haven't seen any of those. I've like in the past couple of years, I've maybe seen like one car myself. Well, it's because you don't go in every car you see. Well, yeah. Not usually. I mean, well, not usually. Depends on the weather. But yeah, I mean, when I was a wee lad, I think the first memory I remember is being like 2'4", slapping my feet around next to the fridge. That's probably the furthest back I go. I don't even know how you can remember being 2'4". What? I don't know how. It was probably maybe 3'1". I was a little. How old are you? Like 4? I'd assume maybe 3 or 4, something around there. I don't think 3, probably 4. But I remember walking around the fridge a little bit and just kind of looking at the fridge, and it was tall. And now I have the same fridge, and I'm nearly as tall as it.
At my old house, I had like these countertops, and I used to be so short. Obviously, believe it or not, I still am.
Wow.
But back then, I was even shorter. So like, I remember being like 6, and I'd be walking around the kitchen, and I just walk headfirst into the countertop, and it would hurt like hell.
Oh.
I really would cry afterwards because I was so short. And so I think about all this stuff from back then. I'm like, man, I'm old. I feel old, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean,
now that we're old, we gotta get stuff done.
No, we gotta rot all day now.
We gotta rot all day. I got my rocking chair now on the porch. That's what
Oh wow, that's good.
I've started to just watch the cars go by.
The cars?
Yep.
Man,
I saw a blue one today.
Chairs. I had to switch to a rocking chair as my main chair for my desk.
Oh, I still haven't brought down my fancy chair. I don't know if I should. It's probably
I'm getting desperate.
Thing.
My back pain, I don't know what is. I swear I've been trying to make my posture as good as possible, but I get like numbness in my spine so much. Like
Ooh.
To the point where like I can't feel my fingers and my toes. And when I bite my lip as hard as I can, nothing happens. And my spine is aching. I can't feel anything. And it's 100% something to do with my posture. But like, I feel like I've been trying to make my posture as good as possible. Like, I'm sitting up as straight as possible as I can be right now. I'm trying, but I still get so much aching pain because I'm old now.
You're old.
I'm so
yeah.
old. I'm so old.
You're old. You probably shouldn't have that, but yeah, we'll just say it's from old age.
I've always had like a myriad of just health issues. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've given blood for like tests like 3 times in the last year, and I've had like stomach diagnosis. I've had to take pantoprazole. I've gotten prescribed super yummy, delicious Xanax.
Oh, Xanny.
Which is anxiety medication, but I was too nervous to take the anxiety medication. So I guess we'll never know how it would have went.
Well, yeah, we never know.
The thing is that I searched up, what is Xanax? What does it do for you? 'Cause I didn't actually know what Xanax was when I got prescribed it like a year ago. And when I looked it up, and they were like, yeah, you will be chronically addicted to this drug. Ooh. And I looked it up, and I knew something was off when I got the drug, and they were like, oh yeah, you have to sign here. And they were like, yeah, they took me into a back room, and they were like, hey, I know you're underage, but you're not allowed to drink and have this at the same time. Make you feel doozy because it messes with your brain and thinking, and also makes you think slow. I don't actually know the full effects, and once again, I wouldn't know because I was too anxious to take the anxiety medication. Bit of a, is it oxymoron? Is that is that it? Like no, it's oxymoron. Yeah, oxymoron. So I'll never know. But yeah. Halloween.
The worst.
I'm old.
You're old. You're old. Oh my God, you're old. Wait, you're like
dude. Recently,
oh my God, you're a year older than me nearly.
Recently, this is another thing. I actually talked to an older friend, an older friend, and they were like, "Wow, you look old."
Oh,
I was like, "Shit."
Gramps calling you old.
And it's purely because I think it's because I hate hair so much.
Hate hair.
Facial hair. I love hair.
Hair.
I gotta get a haircut.
I gotta get a haircut.
But I actually kind of like my hair's been growing a little bit, but I kind of like it.
I want to learn how to get my own haircut. I know. I've seen some people in my circle say, "Yeah, I got my own haircut," or "Yeah, I went to this barber and got a haircut," and it's like, I can't communicate well enough to a barber to say what I want. Like, they're the professional with getting a haircut. So I think I have to, if it's either me say the wrong thing and they end up not doing what I'm imagining because they can't read my mind.
I'm afraid of that to such a high degree because I actually care about my hair way too much.
It's going to be a bowl. Like, for me, it's going to be a bowl cut. I mean.
What?
It's been my.
Okay, it's never that bad. Wait, you get a, by default?
No, don't, no. But that's just because what I always say is, I kind of want it longer on the front, but I want it like shorter in the back. And then they just like, they keep on going on the back. And it's like, okay, the length in the front is about the length in the back. And it's like, Okay, that's a bowl cut. Yep, great. It's like a bowl cut, but they just kind of like they make it look a little better. It's like a bowl cut plus.
It's like a vase cut.
It's like they got a vase and they put it on my head and I look like Crazy Dave.
They fill you with water.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that would actually. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I got plants sticking out my head. They dump the flowers on my head too.
They put everything in there.
Yeah,
even Halloween candy.
I'm gonna try getting my own haircut, which honestly I'm a little scared because my hair is thick. I've got some heavy hair.
I thought that like maybe I'd go to my student union because they got a barbershop in there.
Oh,
but like I went to my one class. I was asking the people around me, specifically this guy with a nice fade. I was like, hey, is this a good barbershop? They're like, hell no, do not go there. Go to this place. It's like something fades. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh. And I was gonna say, I told him, yeah, because like the last time I looked at the Vice Union barbershop, all I saw was like 70-year-old men.
Oh.
So,
well, that's if you find a 70-year-old in there, that's maybe not the right thing to.
I hate the mentality. You know, it's just such a dog shit haircut. When like it's just you have the mentality of hair grows back afterwards. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's every single haircut I have gotten to date. I have had the idea of it'll grow into it because when my hair is on the longer side, it usually looks a little bit better. I had a really clean shortcut recently, and I was like, this is perfect. I think that was my most recent haircut. Legitimately, it's probably like
I actually.
4 to
in my
6
old
months
county,
ago.
I had this one great clip and they nailed it every single time. They was a little bit too short, but they did pretty good for what they were given.
How much does a haircut cost?
Like $16, and then you got a tip.
Speaking of tips, if you guys are at all interested in supporting us in any way, shape, or form, we have a Patreon.
Yeah, I mean, this is good because we're poor. We are so poor. Oh my gosh,
we're so poor. I'm down to $50 in my bank account. I can't afford a haircut.
You are so poor. Wow,
I can't afford a haircut.
You are so broke. But now, I mean, you know, if you would like to support this, I mean, we've already hit a new record. 2 episodes. If we hit
huge
2,
milestone.
we can hit 3. I think, you know, if we can get some support, you know, we're thinking about opening up a Discord server and all that, giving exclusive roles, and you know, as we expand this project, we're hoping you know, make it past 2 episodes. So we'll have something next week, hopefully. I mean, we've already set a new record, so we're gonna do some good stuff. And if you'd like to support 2 very broke, he has $50 in his checking account.
$50.
He's so broke. Then patreon.com/Backorder. All right. Back to everything now.
Back to Backorder.
Back to Backorder. Oh my gosh. But I mean, as I've mentioned previously, I'm trying to work on my first video, and it's going well, but I just feel as if it could always be better. And the thing is that, like, I remember when I was younger, like, I've always wanted to do YouTube and stuff because when I was like 8, like, my parents should not have let me do this. I did Black Ops 2 zombies and quickscoping, and so like I'd show up in a lobby with like the most heinous people, and they would say the absolute worst things imaginable. I was in a quickscoping clan. I was a freak of nature because I was on my Xbox 360, and the way I recorded my videos back in the day is I'd get a plate, like a just a regular ceramic plate. I'd get my cheap like $90 SCA tablet, and I just record my TV screen because I was like a dumb child, 8 to 9 year old. I'm not sure, and then that's how I did it. I was in Minecraft Let's Plays. I was a massive, very successul, clinically, I don't even know what to say. I was just the best person. And I think I ended up, I think I never got 50 subscribers after like 80 videos. It was like, damn it.
Well, you'll get there. You'll get there someday. Dude,
but I'm allowed to say it. I'm allowed to say it because, you know, by the time this video comes out, my first video will be out. And you know, I had the great idea of adding alcoholism to
Roblox.
I don't even know.
Walk us through your thought process starting to make something like that, and what really led you to do that.
Yeah, so Bud Light contacted me in my email, and they were like, "Hey, we need to influence the masses. We really need people and not drinking enough." And so they're like, "All right, yeah, I'll do a video," and that's how it began, really.
Yeah, we're looking to advertise Bud Light to probably the 12 to 21-year-olds kind of range of people.
This is bad. This is illegal. We shouldn't be talking about this. This is not. This isn't good.
Money's money.
But no, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think the video's gonna do well, but I've learned so much from my first project already that I'm excited to do the next one. But the thing is that, like, as I mentioned before, like I'm gonna be very busy with exams that are coming up, so I might not be able to post the next one for like a week and a half to 2 weeks after the first post. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see.
I'll have to carry the torch for you. I'll have to get something cooking up myself.
Yeah, you might. You might have to, because I'm going to be dying. Like, this week's that's coming up, not too bad. But, I mean, I'm going to be pretty busy pretty soon. You know, after this week comes up. I'm hoping to, you know, at least get the first video out by the time I get ready for my grind session for my exams. Like calc exams and all that, and I always like have to grind maximum when it comes to like these math heavy courses. Like, I got like I got 2 math midterms next week, and those are never fun to do. Stress me out more than any other midterm. So, I don't hate math. Math is cool, but
yeah.
No, I mean, I don't even know what I got like a wide assortment of videos I want to do, but I'll have to figure it out.
We'll have to figure it out.
I'm hoping the first one goes well. I'm not really expecting much, especially since, you know, I
think
feel like
it'll do pretty well. I think it'll do pretty well.
I'm hoping it does, but you know, I won't know because I haven't even finished it yet. I got sections I need to finish up. It looks pretty stupid. I actually loved how stupid it is right now.
Oh yeah.
But man, I'm excited to do ones after this because I've learned the editing style I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. And so I'm hoping to do that, and you got your own things going on. You've been dying recently.
I've been dying recently. Not much singing going on for me. I tried a bit today, and it just kind of croaked on out. But yeah, I'm
you got
still
sound
kicking.
panels in your room now. You're expanding.
I'm expanding. I got sound panels in my room. I go to the music room with the piano in it, and I've been catching my tune. I got my do re mi fa so's down, dude.
You have like a private recording studio? They just like let you just do?
Well, I think
why are you Weston? Why do you
Well, I think they do have a private recording studio. It's just like you might need to reserve it or something. So it's also like I wonder if they have like first come first serve, or that they have like a priority based system to like, you know, majors and music and all that. I don't know how it works. It's probably more so a first come first serve system. Yeah, I don't imagine there's a lot of people making music, like producing it, but there's probably a handful. But there's much more. I think the ratio of people playing music to the amount of like music practice rooms is much higher. So I think I might try getting into the actual recording studio, but I might get, you know, showed out by armed.
I mean, that would be very good for you.
It would.
You know, it would be very, very good for you. I mean, that's just like a nice area. You can do whatever you want without having to worry about anyone or something loud noise in the background. And sound panels are good, but I don't think it's ever going to be an actual studio.
Yeah, actual studio always wins, 100% of the time.
I'm blessed by the fact that I've never been hey, I want to do vocals thing, at least not in this stage of my life. So I just want to make cool shit.
Yeah. Right now, big project I'm working on. Yeah, TikTok Thirst Trap. That's my big project. It's going really well.
Yeah, you can follow him on TikTok at Rodger eBoy Thirst Trap.
Rodger eBoy Thirst Trap .tiktok
51.
51.
Isn't it actually Rodger 51? What is it? What is 51. It? Is it Rodger? Isn't there like any underscores in there? Is it like?
I think there's like 4 underscores because TikTok was like overrun. Let me pull up the exact thing, but it looks like it was like just.
Look, while I'm on TikTok, I actually don't know what a TikTok is, but you should follow it. You're like Jamie. Jamie, pull it up. Jed, pull up a TikTok.
If you're interested in any of the stuff we've got working on, please find us. You'll
find
be
us,
able
please.
to.
We need help.
Please find us. It's 3 underscores. I got 3 underscores. Which is
underscores.
Horrible. That's horrible.
Isn't our handle like just Backorder Pod? Right? Just Backorder than POD, or is it? Our
handle is Backorder Pod. Yeah.
Okay. So to remember that. We also got a Twitter, but I don't even know where to begin. I don't know if that's there. It'll be in the description. So
we'll start posting our opinions on the election on the Twitter.
Yeah,
so
we will be doing political debates because we are.
Your eyes out for that.
I'm in the purple party and he's in the aquamarine party. I'm rooting for the Shadow Goblin to win this election.
I'm not exactly a fan of the Shadow Goblin government. I'm more of a fan of the slugs.
The slugs, the slimy slugs.
Slimy slugs. It's like sports. I'm rooting for the slimy slugs. My number one politic.
I'm voting for the Grimy Goblins.
Grimy Goblins versus the Slimy Slugs.
Grimy Goblins. Honestly, I think we need more corporate greed in America.
I agree. Corporate greed. And that's why I'm voting Slimy Slugs.
Gosh, whoa, you think slimy? Okay. Wow, that's shocking. That's...
What?
Okay, you want to vote for Slimy Slugs over Greedy Goblin. Greasy Goblin. Yep, I've just made a new creature.
I don't know. It's just like, I think it's what's right for America. Like, it's right for the values and what we need, really.
Yeah.
You know?
We really stand for slugs.
Are you not about Slimy Slugs? Are you more Greasy Goblins?
Dude, you just reminded me. My sister has a friend, and she just found out that slugs were a thing 2 weeks ago.
What?
I know, I was flabbergasted.
How do you not find out what a slug is?
She thought that slugs were snails.
I had a traumatic experience with a slug as a young kid.
Whenever I think of slugs, I think of leeches. So.
Yeah, they're not too far off. I found a slug, and it slimed on me when I was a little kid when I was camping, and I desperately tried to de-slime, and it took me weeks. So I will never interact with a slug again.
What did my slime on you? Did it just like crawl on you?
Yeah, it crawled on me and it left a little like slug trail, and I was like, ugh.
Oh, slimy slugs.
Oh, you slimy slug.
And that's what we need in America, is what you're saying.
That's what we need in America, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Honestly, that's where my deep-seated hatred of slugs, and honestly, anyone who...
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I vote for the slimy slugs, but I hate them, but not what they stand for. It's like, you kind of have to pick and choose. So you don't understand my vision.
I don't. Man, I need to ask Jed what his political party is.
I don't know. He was.
I don't. It's kind of dangerous. I feel like
something is gonna. Something about like water the other day, and it just seems too progressive, really.
What the hell? We don't have money for those social welfare programs. Water?
He wants water. Yeah, right,
Come on.
Jared. Maybe finish editing the first video.
Water is probably the most liberal thing that you can probably do to America.
Yeah.
I mean. If we had free water in America, man, I don't know. I feel like we're doing it wrong.
Absolutely.
That's the third party no one should ever be. The water lovers.
The water party. Ugh.
The hydrophilics.
The hydrophilics.
Man, I cannot stand them.
Some people have been trying to call me hydrophobic. I'm not hydrophobic, okay? I just don't like water.
I was actually amazed that Rabies was apparently something that was very deadly. I always thought that rabies wasn't a bad thing when I was younger. I thought it was just you got really angry, but then I found out that it was just nope. You have a 99% chance of dying.
You thought it was like the Hulk. You just kind of, and you just kind of get really mad.
And he drools everywhere, and he foams like a bar of soap. It's like when you chew a bar of soap and the suds come out. I could not believe.
Have you chewed a bar of soap?
My dad did when he was younger.
What?
His parents, people they'd say the customer, they'd be like, fuck. And then they grab you by the head and shove you into the bathtub, fill your mouth with bars of soap.
It's time to eat soap. You said a bad word, it's soap time.
That's unbelievable. I don't know how that was acceptable back then.
Yeah, why?
But there's a lot of things I'm amazed were acceptable back then.
Yeah.
Like what was the torture device with the bowl in it?
The bronze bull?
Dude, how was that?
They didn't use that on kids who were misbehaving. I hope not, at least.
Well, who knows? Maybe someone said the king
Timmy,
is very
you didn't
bad.
Finish your homework.
You didn't eat your Brussels sprouts. You need to go in the bowl.
You're going in the bronze bull.
We're gonna make stew out of you. We're gonna rip out your insides. We're gonna make a new Timmy out of your flesh. We're gonna. I'm sorry. See, I get bloodlust sometimes, and
Sorry, I get so angry.
I get so angry. I get so hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet today, so I actually am a little bit hungry. All I had was my Chinese food, which, by the way, as I mentioned, absolute bomb. I mean, I crave Chinese. I love Chinese buffets so much. Buffets, I don't know how they get their deals, but like, buffets are actually surprisingly expensive purely because of the drink. Like, if you go to Golden Corral, I think it's like $5 for a drink, or 4 or 5.
Ooh.
I have to look this up. How is it the drink at Golden Corral? All I know is that if you want to get like any drink that's like not water, I can't figure it out, damn it. But it costs money for a drink, and that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah. You can just go to the bathroom and fill up a cup.
Like, if you're going, I just tell you how the free water. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a hypocrite.
I'm always weird. I'm a tap water enjoyer. Anytime I go out.
That doesn't seem bad.
Every single person I'm with, I always go, everywhere I go with a big old Nalgene full of water.
Dude, you see the videos of the guys that like drill a big hole in an iceberg in like Antarctica, and they like drink water from it? Dude, they got some crazy prehistoric disease that's coming out of that. Well,
they're immune to it now, so
they've mutated. They're now a Yeti. They've grown body hair. They're dying, just like you.
What, growing body hair or dying?
No, you're dying. You got like cholera right now. You're just choking.
Yeah, I got an ear infection. That's the lot of my illness.
Hey, it's good for you because it inflates your brain and that makes you smarter.
That's right.
I mean, right. When I was younger, the worst fever I ever got was like 104 degrees, and I remember my parents, they'd put me in the bathtub because that was a really bad one.
Yeah, I remember I got a fever. I got like, I don't know what the number was because I didn't know what the fever was at because I didn't take the thermometer. But I remember I was feeling sick one afternoon after school. I went to sleep and then I woke up and I stared at the blinds that were clipped to my ceiling and I was like, I need to destroy them. I need to destroy the blinds. And
dude, I'm scared from how sick I got that one time.
I got after in like a fever bloodlust. I stood up on a chair and I tore my blinds down, all of my blinds down. I was like, these need to go. These need to go. I don't know how I was so mad at the blinds.
Dude, I remember that one morning when I started to feel really shitty. I drank an orange soda and it tasted so bad. And as soon as I finished drinking that orange soda, I just felt so sick. I was throwing up watching like Terraria videos. I was so sick that when I went to, I remember I was out of school for like a week straight on this fever because I was just actually bedridden. And I would just remember like in this one like hallucination in particular, I thought like unironically like the 5 Power Rangers were talking to me. Well, I was just in my bedroom on my bed because I think I had like Power Rangers playing that day on Nickelodeon. Wow.
Yeah, so I had monstrous fever dreams in the past. I also every single time I got sick as a kid, I'd always get the Glacier Blue Gladerade. Blue Gladerade. I love Gladerade. We're not giving out any free promos, but Blue Gladerade, I'd always have Blue Gladerade. And
if you buy the $10,000 monthly Patreon, we will give you one Blue Gladerade.
Blue Gladerade
from us. Blue Gladerade. It's fresh from the icebergs the Everglades of
I
Florida.
Harvested it myself.
Oh my gosh, the Florida Everglades. You've seen the one guy, obviously, right?
Yeah, just like, Barefoot.
I love that guy. I'm amazed he's still alive. I love that guy, though. I don't know how he does it. I like it when he takes a bed and just like starts shaking it. He doesn't start shaking it, but he just grips them really tight and then he splashes his foot with the snakes. There's no way that guy hasn't, like, that guy must be a routine visitor in the ER or something for poison. I mean, he has to just like
probably
he's a regular.
Maybe here's what I think it is. He's got pheromones on his feet. He's got
pheromones.
He's got like shit on his feet. maybe it is actual shit, but he's got stuff that just makes it so that nobody fucks with him.
That's
got
what people in like Asian Europe did all the time. Okay, I'm not Asian, but the dark ages of Europe did. They would just like walk in shit, eat shit, bathe in shit. As far as I'm concerned, I can't believe that. That's so awesome. So much poop.
So much poop.
So much poop. How did they do that? So smelly. I actually heard that the reason why a lot of cities switched the cars is because, like in America, you know, we used to have horses and all this stuff, but one of the main issues with horses is that they would leave so much poop everywhere. And so the cities would smell really bad because of all the horse poop that was left everywhere. And so they were like, yeah, let's switch the cars. That was one of the reasons why they switched. Because they were like, yeah, I'd rather smell that diesel and oil than have to deal with all the cow shit that's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not the reason, obviously, but it's a factor that I've heard, and it makes sense to me. It sounds plausible enough. But I mean, yeah, I cannot believe they had so much poop.
Cannot believe it. A lot of poop. A lot of poop.
So much poop. Unbelievable poop.
Speaking of poop, I don't know where I'm going with this. I played a lot of Rocket League recently.
Wow, this is unbelievable. You went from shit to Rocket League. That is honestly unbelievable.
In my head, they kind of occupy a similar frame of mind.
No, they do not.
Nope, they do. Rocket League is a shitty game. That's all I can say.
You're a shitty player. You're bronze. Actually, well, you're not bronze. You're almost bronze. It's like impossible.
Let's just say I'm bronze. I'm bronze, high bronze. I'm good when it comes to bronze.
You're a bronze bull.
I'm a bronze bull.
I mean, yeah.
I got the all bronze merc. That's what I main. I'm the.
Oh yeah, you're the bronze. You're the bronze boy.
Probably like 100,000th best demoer in the world.
For the record, I used to play Rocket League so much.
You used to play
to the point. I think I got like.
Or used to?
I'm playing Rocket League right now as you're speaking. Free play.
I used to play Rocket League.
I'm not an addict. I just love the game so much, and I can't stop playing it. I drool, my eyes turn red, and I'm bloodlust, and man, this game is so fun.
So fun. I need more. I need more.
I remember, like, I would straight up grind the game so much that I'd be like 2200 MMR, and I'd like reach top 100 in twos and doubles. Rodger, you're so much of a noob that I bet you don't even know what doubles is. I think you can infer what a doubles is.
I don't know what MMR is.
Matchmaking rating. I used to grind the game. I got my first real dollar from Rocket League, and that's shocking to me.
Dollar.
I got me first dollar from a 2v2 Rocket League tournament. From what was the name of the tournament organizer? I don't know. But the point is that the reason why I got a PC to begin with was because of Rocket League. And that's shocking to me. Like, I likely wouldn't be talking to you now if I didn't play Rocket League, purely because I got a PC to play it. And the reason why I got a PC is I remember I played the game so much back then. I was like, yeah, I want to try to go pro. But I was like only 13 at the time. So I bought a really cheap PC. That's how I got my first PC for like $550. It was like a Skytech Archangel, I think. It wasn't like a super good one, but it got the job done. It was like a GTX 1060, 3GB, 8GB of RAM. And that was enough for Rocket League. Rocket League is usually one of those games which isn't bad graphically. Network connectivity wise, it is a super big pain in the ass, but I mean, it
has what it needs.
Ah, my gosh. But now I grinded this game so much, and I quit in 2020, but for a little bit, I was a freak of nature in this game.
Freak.
What else is there to talk about? My spine is still in so much agony, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh.
I mean, on the topic of me becoming a thirst trap and an influencer, and honestly, just to put it lightly, a model.
You don't know the only one who's a bigger thirst trap than you is fucking Jared. That guy just wants water so bad.
Dude, he's so thirsty. It's bad. It's actually kind of gross.
He's turning purple. I don't know why he'd do that.
He's got he's got some off pigmentation.
He just wants some attention. He's a chameleon.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it's whatever.
Maybe when he edits the first video, maybe when he gets that done. But right now, I don't think so. Anyways, I think I'm gonna work on not being like slimy like a slug. I'm gonna work on not being so nasty all the time.
See, you're a hypocrite. You want to vote for Slimy Slug, and you don't want to be the sole thing you support. You want to be. I want to be a greasy goblin. Actually, I don't want to be a greasy goblin.
You don't want to be a greasy.
See, that's just how politics work. You know, we all say, "Oh, I want to do this team," and then you don't actually want to be that team, but it's the only option you got, pretty much.
That's all I got. Not to get political, but it's like, oof.
I know Slimy Slugs and Greedy Goblins.
Actually, the Backorder party we're gonna be running.
We will be running.
Eventually, let's say, well, God, when can we even run?
Well, you got to be 35 to be president, I'm pretty sure.
5.
So we got to wait a little bit. We got 4 more election cycles, give or take. Yeah, we get. Yeah, well.
What?
So we'll see you in 20
36.
Project 2036.
The Backorder 2036. It's gonna be the ballot.
Oh my gosh, the ballot. Yes,
my gosh.
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna. That's terrible. Anyway, yeah, thirst trap. That's
I'm a thirst trap. I'm getting swole. I'm getting the perfect cantle tilt. I'm mewing.
You're mewing. You're mogging.
Not mogging yet. I will be. Don't worry. But I've got all the things lined up. And I will be on top of the world in no time.
Yeah, the thing is that, like, you're the exact opposite of me, and I guess it kind of lives up to my username, but I just don't want to... You see, you're very extroverted in the sense that you're just like, oh, yep, here's my face, here's my dress, here's my blood,
here's my face, height. Here's my blood. A lot of blood. I got some boxes.
You will see his blood type if you go on the Patreon.
He will put it there. If you get on the Discord.
Would you do that? Would you actually do that? Would we get a blood type?
Yeah, honestly, I think it would be a net positive for me if I share my blood type. Because
blood donors.
Yeah, if I share my blood type and then I say, guys, I'm dying.
We accept plasma. We accept plasma.
Everyone will line up at the door and they'll say, I wish to donate my blood. I mean, Jared's already been, since me and Jared have the same blood type.
That will be we're gonna get a PO box where you can send your best plasma and organs. For Jared, of course. It's all for him.
Please.
We're gonna give it to him.
Yeah, we're actually running an organ drive.
Yeah, we do that every Halloween.
Every Halloween.
Every Halloween season.
We're doing it in New Orleans this year. So
New Orleans. Wow. I thought we were doing it in
Cambodia.
No. Well, that's not bad. Taxes in New Orleans are pretty damn high, in all honesty.
Well, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. It's not for me. It's for Jared. He gets to pay the taxes.
I think Delaware. We could do Delaware. I wouldn't mind Delaware. Maybe Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I don't know where I'd ever want to move. You think you're ever gonna move back to New York as a New York citizen? Because your parents escaped the tax hell.
They escaped the taxes. I don't know. I like New York. I went being in upstate New York. Unique New York. We got to work on our tongue twisters to make sure we don't.
There will be a 1-hour compilation of tongue twisters on the fuck.
We
tongue twasted shit.
We obviously
on the Patreon.
We obviously need to work on our tongue twisters. So
we'll be 1 hour straight of us working on it.
5 hours
on
though.
Patreon.
1 hour.
5 hours. That's absurd. I'm gonna kill you.
We're gonna be doing tongue twisters and playing Rocket League.
We're gonna be doing tongue twisters, playing Rocket League, and doing Chubby Bunny at the same time.
Oh wow. And that's at 50. That's at 50 Patreon subscribers.
I'm sorry. We're gonna be. That's what Jared's gonna sound like when we got the chew one by one.
I'm sorry. He can't chew on his own. He needs a guy to mush on his food.
That seems like the worst torture imaginable. You get like a spy from Russia. Chubby Bunny 1. Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Oh my gosh, my cheeks are so inflated. I can't do this anymore.
I can't take another bite.
I'm smiling too much. I'm too happy right now. Whenever you speak like that, you remind me of like you never played Left 4 Dead, did you?
No.
Gosh, Left 4 Dead 2. I gotta show you this monster. I think it's called a boomer. Wait, actually, wait.
Boomer.
It's the most repulsive monster in is that most zombie in. Yeah, this is a boomer. No one else is gonna see this, but that's what a boomer looks like. It's like this big stomach that's just bulging, and like, oh yeah, that's what I think of when making all these noises. He like spits out a bunch of bile. Like it's. Yeah, I gotta delete this.
I've been eating marshmallows. I gotta work on my voice acting too. That's another project I gotta.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna look. 5 years down the line, I'm gonna be voice acting.
I'm gonna be in the same one. I'm already a voice actor.
We're gonna be in the same one, and we're gonna do something. You know what's messed up? I think I've mentioned this, but I want to do D&D one of these days. I don't even know why. I just want to try it once.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that on the Patreon.
Oh gosh.
Hate the Patreon.
Man, this guy is money grubbing. It's unbelievable.
Slimy Slugs. They only like one thing.
He got $50 in his checking account, and he's desperate. He wants free stimuli checks. This is unbelievable.
Please.
$50.
That's so infuriating. I was too young to get a stimmy. I need a stimmy.
I remember that. You know, like COVID, there was like the EPT cards. I had issues with mine because they spelled my name wrong. They spelled Joshua as Joshua.
And you lost what, like $2,000?
No, we got it. Actually, believe it or not, we did get it fixed.
Oh.
But yeah, but anyway, it's been good. It's been a good episode. I think we're at 57 minutes, 58 minutes.
Give or take. Just about the end of it.
So yeah, I mean, this has been very good. New record, guys. Number two.
Just wait. Highest number of episodes.
Wait until number 3. When number 3 happens, oh my gosh, the next time the next one we record is going to be right before the election. That is scary. I really hope the Slimy Slugs perish. I hope they disband.
Fuck those grimy goblins.
Those greasy, grimy, gloopity. I'm losing my mind. But I think that's all. It's been very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I mean,
I hope you guys all enjoy your Halloween. Please, desperately, please dress up as Backorder.
Oh my gosh, please, I want you to ship yourself to another country.
Ship yourself to another country, dress up as Backorder.
On Twitter with the hashtag Backorder. What should the hashtag be? Hashtag I love Backorder.
Hashtag I love Backorder, all one word and like with bad capitalization, so you can't really.
Cap doesn't matter. You can type this fine.
It's got to be so that you can't really tell what it's spelling out. So
in the description, we're gonna have. Let's see, what do we got? We got Patreon.
We
might have Spotify.
We will have Spotify. We will have Apple Music.
Yeah.
We will have. What else is there?
I think we can get a Discord. I think we can get a Discord in by that time this comes out.
If you guys are interested in signing up on the Patreon, there will be a Discord. So
yeah, we're gonna have a custom Discord, custom goals. We're gonna, in the future, we might do some cool projects, read some mail. Send it to our email. We're doing a lot of cool stuff.
Advice show, whatever.
Let's drag. We'll get someone on. Let's drag. We can get someone on. We'll be like, so why the fuck did you decide to subscribe to the Patreon?
Why? What?
Why did you? Why are you so stupid?
What horrible thing in your life went on that you said, I'm gonna go sign up to the Backorder Patreon?
Yeah. It's like, why?
It's like, why are you doing that, little Timmy?
You shouldn't be doing that. Like, that's only bad people do that.
But I do like your money.
We're all bad people.
We're all bad. We're all really bad people.
We're one really bad person.
We're really bad people, and for you watching us, that makes you a bad person.
And you should feel bad about yourself.
Yes,
in a good way.
It's that time of the year. It's Halloween. You should feel bad about yourself.
Look, everyone. For this one last time before we wrap it up, scare one person. I'll do that too. I'll tell you guys how my scare goes, but I will be scaring someone. I will be teasing Jed with water. And I will be doing something else. Maybe if we get I don't know, 5 maybe one or maybe even 3 Patreons on this next episode. By the time this episode comes out, I mean, well, no. If we get 5 Patreons before Halloween, maybe we'll give Jared some candy.
Oh, Jared gets candy.
Then we'll give him like he's like a guinea pig. We can have the tank in there with some water. Check that out.
5 Patreons and Jared gets to go trick or treating.
Oh my gosh!
Not really. We're not letting him out, but
he's always wanted to.
We'll let him breathe a little bit of fresh air.
But it's been a blast. Thank you for tuning in. Week 2. Week 2.
We'll see you on episode 3. Happy Halloween.
Happy New Year. Fuck. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween.